Still need to buy a fan.
We did that.
We did that.
We did that.
Yes, you did.
Welcome to what probably will end up being one of the most chaotic videos of 2023. I'm just saying it now because you put the three of us together. Oh boy. Well, hello, A, and welcome to
No, I told you to stop that.
No, never.
Girl, Canadians left the chat. They're done.
They left a while ago. It's fine. Anyway, hi, welcome to the Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just drinking coffee because it is still technically morning for me, barely. But I am drinking some beautiful hazelnut coffee out of my very large mug today. But of course, if I was drinking out of a smaller mug, it would be a cup mug, which is also very good for fan storage, I've learned. So here's that. And you could go get your cup mug and all of our other cup merch at lonagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below. And we do ship domestically in the US and internationally, so there are no excuses. And we're looking at Canada today because we're coming through, coming for you. We're coming on through. That was 2 weeks ago, but whatever.
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. My name is Dawn Stone. I am Tampa's Galaxy Gamer Girl. I am drinking water out of this cute little Coke cup because I don't know.
Why
Logan,
hot cross buns? Why hot cross buns?
Brandon, you were literally there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not see Fawn's hot cross buns terrifying moments in the Among Us game? I'll send you the TikToks.
I was just like, wait, what are you talking about? Anyways,
I saw
it. And I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of Monsters Dragon video games. In my cup mug, I'm drinking water from my generic water bottle.
Come on, that's a throwback. That's a throwback.
That is
you
a
have
throwback.
the soundbite ready though.
Well, we are here. It is episode 6 of Canada's Drag Race. We are officially 2/3 of the way through Canada's Drag Race.
Can't believe it. It's literally flown by.
That makes me
Literally.
very upset because this season is one of the best seasons of this year. A phenomenal season. We've got the Lipsync slay off to talk about today. Very excited. 8 lip syncs, a whole lot of splits, and everything in between. But before we dive into everything, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost everything drag. And we've got 2 other channels too with almost all things reality TV and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. So make sure to subscribe. We really appreciate it. And if you really want to, there is a thanks button down below as well. So if you would like to support us monetarily, you could do that. And all of that money goes directly back into this podcast. So we appreciate your support. Let's dive in. We are coming back from last week's unfortunate lip sync accident involving Luna Dubois. And I, for one, am still very depressed about it.
Yeah.
Would she have survived this week? Probably not. But
no.
It was still unfortunate nonetheless. All 3 of the eliminations we had up to this point were very depressing. I was like, no. No. But she left her mark and her ass on this competition, and we love Luna.
We do.
So we walk into the workroom the next day. Obviously, these girls already know what the Maxi Challenge is. We already know. We still get a Rue message because Rue made the message, so they said we have to play it. But they're all standing around, and conveniently, without being prompted by a producer, obviously, they all turn to the mirror and see that there is a note left for them. To which Venus reads and freaks out because they find out that this week's guest judge is Winnie frickin' Harlow.
Oh my god! Well, that is actually a really oh my god moment.
At first I was like, oh, she's coming for just like the lip sync episode. That's kind of, upsetting for her. But she ate this episode up.
She did.
No, she did.
And I'm like, okay, I love me some Brad and I love me some Tracy. But Winnie Harlow for permanent judge?
She don't got time for that.
I could see it.
She does not have time for it.
Agreed. However, I would like to see it.
I could see it.
I would not be mad at it.
Wait, I could
would
see
not
her.
be mad at all.
Wait, I could see her as a rotating judge.
I could see it too. If Tracy had like more things going on in her schedule, like I could see like a Tracy Winnie.
Her and Gigi Gorgeous.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like have them as rotating judges and keep like Tracy and Brad there. Down.
That'd be really cute. Yeah, I would really enjoy that. Because I would like more, not that we don't have enough feminine energy on the judges panel, but I would like a little bit more.
I mean, we'll never get much that.
No, never would be mad at that. But So we were getting ready for the lip sync slay off. We have a bit of an Aimee moment in the workroom talking about body image. And I was like, this is an interesting conversation to have in this episode. It didn't feel like, I don't know, for me, like I loved hearing these conversations, specifically with like Denim feeling, Denim and like his relationship with drag and like having a body to come back to that feels like home now. I loved hearing that. And then Venus talking about her body dysmorphia issues. I was like, I love having these conversations because that is a very integral part of pretty much all queer experiences. But it felt a little out of place in this episode. I don't know. It didn't feel like like there wasn't a logical progression for me personally.
Again, I think the progression was like starting from Aurora saying like how she got injured from doing shows, and then it kind of led into that. So,
Sure.
But it was, I guess, a little like different, like going from show injury to that, which was fine. I was just like, I didn't know like what they were going with it, but I guess talking about it like just kind of like guess like it was like kind of a relation, like it paralleled, not like connected, if you know what I mean.
Totally.
For me, I wasn't mad at it. To me, it made sense with the episode because if you think about it, like a lot of what lip syncs can be in terms of what people want to see with a lip sync is somebody that's serving body,
Sure.
or serving like, and a big part of drag is also modifying your body in a way. You're putting pads on, you're putting a breastplate on, possibly putting a wig on, like completely changing the entire essence of what you look like on the outside. And so when it comes just to come to perform for an audience. So to me, it made sense in terms of like, yeah, a lot of drag queens do have body dysmorphia because of how drastically they are able to manipulate their our bodies,
Oh, and definitely. It was a necessary conversation to have, and I'm glad it was there. It just the way we got to it just felt a little clunky, but I get it. But and then we're already there. We're already just at the runway because we're there the whole episode. And I mean,
mama, sickening.
Winnie motherfucking Harlow. Just bitch. She is so good.
She is. She mothers.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. I love Brooke and the holograms today. They look really good. I'm just like, why is Tracy so far behind Brooklyn?
I don't know.
It's like everyone's posing for a prom photo and Tracy's the chaperone.
Oh, she's like, I'm the cool mom.
I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom in this fabulous red patterned pantsuit.
Brad, I love you.
And it's a fuck ass Bob.
Yes.
It's a fuck ass Bob. I was like, come on, fuck ass Bob. Yeah.
It is so fuck ass. You know, I would say it's like asymmetrical fuck ass Bob. It's giving different. It's giving everything.
This might be the hair I want Tracy in all the time.
Yeah, we don't see her in blonde too often.
No. I love this. We don't see Brooke in pink either. And I was like, this whole ensemble is gorge. She was like, oh, so the girls are lip syncing? I'm gonna wear a lip sync ready outfit just in case I have to.
I was ready for Brooke to do a performance. Also,
I would have loved to see Brooke do a performance.
1000%. We need that on Canada's Drag Race. But also, this is like really random and it's so nitpicky of the season. But Brooke, where is your little dancey dance? Where is the best woman?
I know.
When? I thought that was so fun and quirky, like or something that she does.
Did she run out of ideas?
Well,
I
she
hope
did it for
not.
seasons 2 and 3, and then it just stopped. Maybe just like she just
trying something different.
She just wanted to be boring instead of being fun and quirky.
I don't know.
Like, you know what? When we go to DragCon this year, I'm gonna yell at her about that. Like, where is your little dance before you say when?
When?
Like, I miss it. It makes me happy in the inside, and I'm like, oh, that's a quirky white person. I relate to that.
Right.
But like, I just think, like, I just love that Brooklyn did that, and I'm sad it's not there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Brad looks like if Harry Potter got a 9-to-5 office job.
Ooh.
No, he just looks like
A
like
man in a suit.
A man in a suit. It's a very beige maiden type of suit.
Yeah. It really is. I'm just like, can we just like eliminate Brad from this photo and just have Winnie, Brooke, and Tracy just like serving cunt and serving mother?
Okay,
like,
hear me
all
out.
I want.
Brad has that sleeper build. Can we just have him naked? Oh, he got body.
Oh no! I know he has body, but that's not what I think of when I think of sleeper build. But I also have a different definition of sleeper.
No, but like he looks like a twink here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
but,
no,
like,
he looks like a twink, and then he's like completely ripped and jacked, and I'm just like,
yeah, like it's full on sleeper build. Like, girl, it's giving.
Anyways.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about the looks from the girls. We're not gonna score them, but we have the looks just to discuss for a brief moment. And first up, because we're going in alphabetical order, Beyonce Chanel.
Love this.
Cute.
So cute.
I love all the patches. That's my favorite part. All the patches.
No, me too.
Yeah, this is very Dawn coded.
It is very Dawn coded.
With the wig. The wig.
I would wear this. Yeah. No.
You would wear this, but it would be black and pink.
Well, purple's my favorite color. I just don't have anything that's this color.
Well,
like in this style with this color. I would wear this as it is.
Fair. But yeah, she's cute. I loved what was happening with the puff sleeve, with the like with all of that. I was like, this is interesting, but I'm like here for it.
Yeah. No, I personally wouldn't wear that wig for a lip sync. But because like I just don't like when people wear sculpted wigs for a lip sync because I'm like, girl, it's gonna get fucked up.
I wish she was just in like a bone straight like Cher wig, almost maybe.
No, I feel like she needs some lift there because the outfit is very limited in terms of body, you know, like in terms of like shaping and proportionizing. So she needs some kind of big hair here, like a big crimped up purple ponytail. To me, would be like very like, you know, 80s punk. That's
totally
where I would live for it.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Aurora Matrix in both of her looks giving basically the same thing.
Try not to say Mother Challenge though. Like,
Who was it? I think it was Eve 6000 that tweeted, I loved seeing all of the girls tonight serving Toronto drag, giving different looks in the same wig.
Fully.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Not wrong.
But sickening.
But like, I don't care.
It's a performance look. I'm not expecting like it is high drag. It's a performance bodysuit, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not expecting high glamour here. I'm
I
expecting
loved these. I
a
love
whip
these.
around. I'm expecting someone to serve cunt. And she came, she served cunt, and she died.
The A choker in that second look is everything for me.
Everything.
I'm just noticing the A choker for the first time because like it happened so fast I couldn't tell like and I love the style of it too.
Yeah.
The earrings are a choice. I don't like earrings for a lip sync look personally because I'm like, girl, it's gonna get stuck, and I don't want you getting hurt. But
She didn't really have any issues with it though, because she's
didn't.
what? A professional.
Right.
But yeah, I thought Aurora looked great.
She does.
Denim. I'm gonna be really honest. I love denim with every fiber of my being. I hate this look.
This is a garment she put on her body.
It sure is. I love this hair hat wig though.
Oh, hair.
With just the little bang, the little like ponytail on the top of her head, and this just flip at the bottom. I love the wig, but the garment, there's just too much happening.
I got what she was going for.
Yeah.
But because you can tell like the part of the pants is part of like some of this like one sleeve, and then one part of the pant is like the other sleeve.
But why is the base just pink? That's what kind of throws me off a little bit.
For me, it's like, I wish she just went crazy with the mug here.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if she went crazy with the mug, I would have been like, oh, I live. Because obviously she's just trying to look crazy. But no, it's just like it's a normal denim mug with
a very well done normal denim mug.
A very well done normal denim mug with a crazy outfit. Like, I wanted to see something like what she did with her cow look, you know?
Agreed.
But again, it's lip sync. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, unless she wears this normally, like which
she might
fits her drag aesthetic, which is fine. Because
this is very denim coated. I just don't like it.
Fair.
Like out of the lineup of these, I'll be like, oh, this is the one that Denim wears. But
if you put all 8 of these outfits next to each other, I'm like, that's denim. But also, I think it's a scotch too tacky, and I love tacky. But this is too much tacky, where I wish there was like 1 or 2 things like different with it.
Got it.
Down.
But Kiki Cow.
Oh my god. This is so Kiki coded for her to literally just come out in literally everything. But also at the same time, like, girl, this is like,
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Ooh.
This is my first miss of the season from Kiki. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think she looks really good. I just think there's this also for me is too tacky in a weird way. And like everything Kiki's done on the season has been so good. So like as far as her runway looks are concerned, she still has not missed. This was not a runway look. This was a performance look. So I'm not going to like on the runway, she hasn't missed. This, I don't know. I think it's the sculpted glitter wig with the double plume, with the cutout for the cleavage, with all of it, with the feathers coming off of the plumage. Like it just, there was too much happening for me. And that ankle boot, I didn't show the ankle boot for a reason because I did not like the ankle boot. That ankle boot should be thrown away. No, thank you.
Okay. I see your concerns. I do not have the same concern.
I understand.
Because I live for this, but like in a this is old school, new school drag combination, I live showgirl energy.
This is Dawn coded.
No, it's not Dawn coded.
A little bit.
I don't
a
wear
little
updos.
bit.
I don't wear updos. I don't like ostrich feathers on the shoulders usually, but this is very Kiki Co.
Okay.
And I live for it. Also, like, I know why she wore the sculpted wig because it's a sequin outfit, and sequin with hair, like especially synthetic hair, when you're trying to do a lip sync, is a big no-no. So I would have not worn this for a lip sync. If it was a lip sync tournament and it was a bunch of variety of different lip syncs, this would not be my choice. Because why if you get Alanis Morissette and you're stuck in this, you know? I would have chosen something a little bit more basic, so that way it's more well-rounded. But she looks sickening.
I feel like when it comes to basic for Kiki, because like again,
for Kiki.
well, mind you this, like we've seen how extravagant Kiki's outfits are, and then this is
Mhm.
like one of the toned down ones because this is a performance look.
Yeah.
Now, like, yes, I do kind of agree that the ostrich feathers are a little over the top. However, I do like this in a way because it's like a different style that we haven't seen yet. Because,
Sure.
and obviously, I get why, like, and like for both of you, because like again, a sequin outfit with a synthetic wig is like, ooh, no.
I'd be tipping her down at the bar though.
Oh yeah, definitely. And even then, because like you can tell, like she was like freaking out over the song that she had to perform.
Yeah.
Because of this outfit.
I think what I would have loved is a either black or dark brown high pony, but not like a Sasha Colby ponytail, but like ponytail that's long enough to be a ponytail, but short enough to not get caught in the sequin.
So like a shoulder-length ponytail could have been a fuck-ass bob previously, because that's the only way.
Kind of, yeah. Like a little bit longer than a fuck-ass bob.
No, you have to have an updo with this outfit because the hair's gonna get caught in the sequin no matter what, because it's literally up to her neck. So
Okay.
like, she had to wear an updo with this outfit.
Okay,
I just wouldn't have worn this outfit for a lip sync, but I would have been tipping her down at the bar if she came out in this and did a cute little number.
If she did Barbie girl in this, like that'd be cute.
Yeah.
But like if she did, I don't know,
Alanis Morissette.
Apparently. I don't know. She did anything by Aqua, I'd be like, yes, work, bitch. But
yeah, very.
Yeah. King Caboodle. In basically the same thing King Caboodles wore all season, and yet also this is very Kiki coded.
No, this isn't. This is very Kitten coded. If I saw this, I'd be like, oh, this is Kittens. But you know what? If there's one thing Kitten has done, she has branded herself.
Yeah.
Because she came in, we all know she served cunt. Like, and I respect her for this because I like this. Is it the exact same thing she's worn every single episode? Yes. Do I care? A little bit, but also this is a lip sync look. I'm not mad.
I love that. Do I care? A little bit.
Do I care? A little bit.
This for me works better than what Kiki was wearing because it is a very similar kind of silhouette, very similar ideas. This works for me in that there's only the plumage on the shoulder. And so you still get the shape of the body. I love the chop. I love the way that the bodysuit is constructed with like the purple coming in because it does give her a really nice shape. I mean, I love Kitten, so this is good.
Yeah, I love this look. Obviously, like the obvious pink wigs of it all.
But this is a different pink wig. We've got the little like pony coming up with like the half up, half down, like that. It gives something a little bit.
Is this the pony you were trying to like get at?
Kind of, actually.
Not really. Because yes, for the style, but for like the hair texture, for Aimee, I would have said crimped instead of like a tight crimp, big. Very why am I thinking Aura Eternal?
Honestly, wait, no, I'm with you.
You know what I'm like? I think
I'm with you on that.
On
yeah.
Natalia too. I think she wore something like a big crimped wig. That's what I was saying.
No, she wore that. But I think she wore something like that on Natalia too. But she wore something like that also on
Queen of the Universe. The green stupid love one. That's what it is. But no, I actually like this. Also, like it's stoned, so I know the hair is not going to get stuck. So yeah, I'm not mad. Good job.
Yeah. I love that today is just Dawn shutting down every single idea I have. I love this era.
I'm so sorry. I
don't give a fuck. I just think it's very funny because every time I say something, you're just like, no.
Well, I'm the experienced drag queen who
you're
knows
not wrong.
Things get
you're not wrong. I
I
understand.
know a lip sync look when I see it. This is where my fashion. This is all of my fashion right here. Is just bodysuits. So I know what I'm talking about.
We know.
I'm a bodysuit queen, and I'm not mad at it.
We know. Mother. Now, Brandon,
Yes.
I'm gonna call you out here on Beyonce's internet.
I'm sorry.
How could you not know the origins of Melinda Verga's name?
I don't
didn't
speak
know the
Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
Dawn Stone, I'm disappointed in you as well.
Melinda has a. I thought it was just Melinda.
No, it's Melinda Verga.
Mama, you can keep saying it. I'm not going to know the reference.
Oh, did you? Oh, you haven't. Oh, I forget you're not on social media.
Yeah, no.
So it went around this week on Twitter. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, did you know that Melinda's name literally translates to my nice dick?" Me, Linda Verga is my nice dick. And I'm like, yeah, I've been new. I speak Spanish. Like,
I
That's
don't speak
hilarious.
Spanish, so
that's why I stand Melinda from the very beginning, because I was like, your name is stupid. You're serving mother. The Meet the Queens is beautiful. Like, that's why I was like, yes, I love Melinda. But I was like, the girls that have known knew, and we've been laughing about it since the Meet the Queens. But regardless, mother is serving mother here. Are either of these garments good?
Right.
Not really. But like, do I love them because they're Melinda? Yes.
yeah,
I mean-
like these outfits were fine. Like,
You know what? They are lip sync looks. I can't be mad. That's why I like them more than Kiki's. I just have a problem with this damn hair.
Oh, this synthetic wig that she was trying to do the Sasha Colby.
Yeah, like, girl, you're in a synthetic shake and go wig. This is an actual shake and go wig, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman. And
don't roast him any more than he already has been. The man is sensitive.
No, I know. I love him. I love you.
We love Jeffrey.
But, yeah, no. Melinda, honestly, she served mother here. I actually really like the looks.
I like the first one a lot more than I like the second one, because I think this shade of red looks very, very good on her.
Mhm.
And I love the shoulder pads with the
red.
fringe coming off. I'm like, yeah.
No, I love this red. Like and it's leopard print too. I was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely. The leather is not bad, but it's not my favorite.
Right.
So near enough.
Ooh. Ooh, she served cunt here. She served so much cunt.
She really did.
Like, I love Nearah in red. That's what I'm learning.
Can we get into the mug for a second? Because
this is how I think I look. This is how I think I look when I'm in drag. Like, just this soft little painted moment. She looks like she doesn't have an ounce of makeup on her, but she also looks beat down at the same time.
She's like soft, but also severe.
That
and
looks
it's
like
very
skin.
different. It does, and I love her for it. I just.
Yeah, we're all starting.
I've been saying all season, I'm like, I don't know what kind of queen Near Enough is. I got it in this episode. I was like, I finally got it. I understand Near Enough now, and I'm a big fan of it. So
I think what we're learning is that Nearah is just an amazing performer, and that's where her strength is. So when I see signature drag Nearah, I don't really think of her in that little punk rock outfit, or I don't think of her in that Marilyn Monroe. This is how I see Nearah Enough in a bodysuit and looking sickening, and I love.
Like soft, severe, cunt, fluidity, musicality, like that's Nearah. And the look is just to accessorize Nearah. Exactly. And I'm not mad at that, honestly.
Yeah, no,
I'm really not mad at that. So
it's just the eye shape for me that I love everything about this.
It's like she does her makeup in a very like it's stretched, elongated way, but it's also still very rounded, which I find very intriguing. I'm like, she's an enigma, and I.
So what it is
really
that she doesn't cut crease, right? So she does
Yeah,
a
yeah.
typical rounded cut crease like this, but then she takes a very light brown and she
Mhm.
blends the edges and then takes it up. So that way it still gives that rounded cut crease, but the brown just snatches it upwards and gives it that sharpness. And I'm gonna try that.
I love having a drag queen on the panel. Honestly, it's my favorite part.
Well, you also have a makeup girl on the channel.
Exactly.
So I know what, like, lip sync episodes are the episodes where I'm able to actually critique well.
Yeah.
Because this is where my expertise as a drag artist lies, is in this particular setting.
Yeah. Definitely. And last up, Venus.
I can't be mad. It's a lip sync, you know.
I personally didn't love the hair. I didn't mind the hair, but I didn't love the hair.
See, the hair was my favorite part.
Okay, no, I like this hair on her. Just for me, it didn't really necessarily work with either look, but I also don't know what I would have wanted instead.
I like the wig in the second look better than the first one.
I think I agree with you.
You know, I know why Venus chose these two looks is because you can literally perform anything in these two looks.
Yeah.
You know, you can go, like, she could serve cut and do the splits in this, but also she can do something like Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
So she was prepared for anything, and that's what I respect about this look. But I will say this is the least makeup that Venus has had on the entire season, I feel.
She's using natural brows here.
She is.
I was like,
I think she has been
the whole
season.
Mama.
I think she has been the whole season.
I haven't looked that closely, if I'm being honest, so I couldn't tell you. But if she does, I mean, work diva. I support it. But all right, let's finally dive into the lip syncs. So they all had their name drawn out of a bowl by Winnie Harlow to pick the order in which they would choose their round one song, which I thought was a very smart way to go about doing this. I was like, I like that it's kind of, you pick the song you want, except for Kiko. But you pick the song you want. Or pick the person you want in certain cases. But our first matchup is Melinda Verga versus Kitten Caboodle, lip syncing to That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain.
It took us long enough to get this damn song.
I know. I was like, because the only Shania song we've gotten was Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Yeah. And I was like, thank you for giving at least I'm not a country gay, but I know the country gays were living. I hear you.
Hi, country gay. I'm living.
Yeah.
Also, kind of country gay because I did see Shania in concert this year. So
I hate you. Yeah, I was living for the song choice, and then the lip sync happened.
I thought it was good.
I thought this was the weakest of all 8 lip syncs.
You know, I think Melinda was doing too much for the song. But
and
also
I don't think Kitten was doing enough.
Yeah.
That
was me too.
Kitten knew every word to that damn song though, and she made you know it.
Sure did.
And I respect that she did pull out a solid lip sync.
Yes.
Like every lip sync was solid.
Oh yeah, every lip sync was very solid. I just think this was for me the least enjoyable, but I still had fun doing it. I do think Melinda did a bit too much, but I understand being in that scenario and wanting to secure your win in the first round, I guess, like secure your safety. So I understand doing maybe a little bit more than what we'd anticipated. The difficulty with this round specifically is that all 4 songs were kind of very mid-tempo. And so it was like, okay, who can actually take a mid-tempo song and serve cunt with a mid-tempo song? And I think in that regard, Melinda was the clear winner because I think she gave a little bit more energy. I think if Kitten had just done a few more things, it was close for me.
No, I agree. It was really close because you can tell Melinda was just like trying to give that high energy. Kitten was trying to give like that out, like I guess subtle to try to say it, but still like give a good performance because like again, even though this was a dance remix, it still didn't help that it was still kind of mid tempo in a way. So, but it was still fine. Like and especially how Kitten really wanted to do Shania.
I would have been very interested to see had Kitten picked Uninvited.
Oh, I would have loved that though.
Ken would not pick Uninvited.
But
Keep it
I mean
full.
that was her option, was Shania or Uninvited, because she was
Yeah.
second to last. So I was like, I wonder what she would have done for that, and I wonder whether she would have had a better shot.
No. With this look, no. It would have been the same issue as Kikiko.
Valid.
Like,
Yeah, valid.
literally, it was just who gets drawn first and who is
Yeah.
stuck with Alanis Morissette. You know, in terms of like between Kiki and Kitten.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, I would have picked Uninvited personally.
No, I agree. Like,
No, I
terms
know
of-
what you're saying as well.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, for me, like out of these four, I would have picked Uninvited.
Yeah.
But
No, I would have picked the first Nearah song. I
Fever
forget it.
Dreamer.
Yeah.
Brandon, what about you?
I would have picked I'm Not Here to Make Friends.
Work.
Fair.
None of
Well,
us.
none of us would have been lip syncing against each other. Yay!
been.
But yes, Melinda wins. She moves on further in the bracket. Kitten is up for elimination. And next up, we have Aurora Matrix versus Denim, lip syncing to I'm Not Here to Make Friends by Sam Smith, Calvin Harris, and Jessie Reyes. I was like, they couldn't have picked songs with more fucking features on them for this.
Well, they need the Canada representation with Jessie Reyes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
They gotta have Canadians.
Yeah. This for me was the closest first round matchup.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Yeah.
Because I think Aurora won this still, but I don't think Denim did a bad job at all.
She didn't.
That's why she picked the song. Like, because she got first pick and she was like, I'm going to take this one. And I understand why. Also, finally, a Sam Smith lip sync. I was very happy to see that. I was like, come on now, because I've been waiting for them to have a song on Drag Race.
Yeah.
I didn't know this song, if I'm being honest with you.
Really?
I didn't know this song, no.
No, this song kind of blew up this year.
It
so
did.
I'm glad it did, because I like the song, but yeah, I thought they both did good.
Yeah. Like, this was sex. But I love that, like, something I really like about Aurora is that she's able to really almost take the comedy in the song and bring it out, but still able to turn it out and make it kind of sexy. Like when she was doing the little like up and down split moment and you know all that. I thought it was really, really cute. Good job, Aurora.
Oh yeah, like the way that she did the split, like where I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, that's good timing because I've seen that done before in like local shows, and I was just like, I don't think I've ever seen that on Drag Race actually, unless like the lemon of it all, where she would just stay.
The splitty kitty.
Oh my god, I have another comment to make shortly. Not about this, but about speaking of lemon. But I'll wait for
you.
that.
Splitty your kitty?
No, I'll tell you later. But no, I thought this lip sync was great.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love this one. So
yeah, this whole tournament made me be like, wait a minute, Aurora, Miss Matrix. As if I needed a reason to stand more. Hello. Like, I was very impressed with Aurora throughout this entire episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So. Next up, the rematch of the century. We have Aimee Chanel versus Nearah, or as my roommate calls her, Evil Lemon.
Evil Lemon.
Literally calls her Evil Lemon.
Just call her grapefruit at that point, girl. So we're talking Evil Lemon, mama.
Tangerine.
No, I love a tangerine. Tangerines are sweet.
I love a grapefruit.
What's a
Work, I
super
guess.
sour? Like, what's sour than lemon?
Lime.
No. It's lemon's sour than lime.
I guess it would be grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Well, grapefruit's not like super sour. It's just bitter
No.
sometimes.
Durian.
Ooh,
No, we can't do
No.
that. She's white.
no.
Stop it.
Durian may be
Well-
stinky, but it's not to that, like, no. Anyways.
We'll go with grapefruit.
Yeah,
or
we'll go
just
with
Evil
grapefruit.
Lemon. But
I
I
like
was like,
Evil Lemon.
I was like, I've been trying to remember to say that on the podcast because the first time he called her Evil Lemon, I screamed so loud. But yes, Evil Lemon versus Aimee, and that's no shade. I love Nearah down. I'm obsessed with Nearah. But yes, Nearah versus Aimee Chanel, the rematch to Fever Dreamer by S.G. Lewis, Charlotte Day Wilson, and Channel Trace. I don't know which one of them is a Canadian, but I'm glad all three of them are here.
Yes. No, this was sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, also one of my favorite lip syncs. And the fact that so when Aimee first chose this song, and then Nearah was like, I think I have some unfinished business. I was like,
so good.
I was like, okay, like, you are making good TV here. and I
Nearah
love
is
that.
here to make good TV. And I love it. Like, this whole cast, I mean, we've said it kind of all season. This feels like an old school Drag Race season in that they're all on TV. They know they're on TV, and they're here to make good TV.
You know what? This is taking the best of the old school seasons and the best of the new school seasons and improving both of them.
Yeah.
This whole season. And I'm living.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is sickening. They did great.
Yes, I think this could have there's a universe this could have gone either way, but Nearah really just her musicality and just like the fluidity of her performance is just so sickening to me. Like
she knows what every mark to hit. Exactly what every mark to hit. Like, she does the same thing that Aurora does in terms of hitting those marks, but she doesn't do it in a way that's as boom, 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 boom. She goes like boom, 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 you know? Like,
it's
and that's
very and I make this comparison very loosely because no one is going to match Mother in performance ability, but it gives me a little bit of Sasha Colby. Just in the way, in her musicality, in her fluidity, in her way of like hitting all of the marks, like it gives a little bit of that like trained, seasoned performer, which is interesting because she hasn't been doing drag for all that long, but she's got that already in her, which is going to serve her well for her entire career.
Yeah, the fact that she's 22 and doing this, everything.
Stupid bitch.
Same thing with Aurora too.
Same thing with Aurora, truly. Like, but yes, Nearah wins. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. And our final first round matchup is Venus versus Kiki Ko, lip syncing to Uninvited by Alanis Morissette.
Venus devoured this.
Venus ate down.
Like, I felt every single thing that Venus was feeling in that moment. And you could tell how raw, like, really Brooke said it the best, is that she just was raw. You could tell she was connecting to this song personally. It looked like she was about to cry on that damn stage.
Yeah.
Also,
And I
can we
don't
talk
think
about
Kiki
this
did.
frame?
Oh,
Can we
I
talk
love,
about this frame?
I love the frame. I'm like, I love the whole vibe. I will say, I don't think Kiki did bad.
Mm-hmm.
She knew the words. She gave a strong performance. It's just, I don't think anyone on that stage would have beaten Venus to this song.
Venus in this frame.
Shut up, you stupid bitch. God, I hate that we have that because
Yeah, and it's never gonna leave.
I know.
Never gonna leave.
I know.
You know what this is giving? It's giving the cat meme. The and the
and then
that's exactly
no!
and then yeah, it's like
literally.
Oh my god. It's like Venus is giving that housewives moment where she's like, "That's my opinion."
How do you know what's good for me? That's my
Opinion.
Oh my god, I can't unsee it now, but I love it.
I know, I can't unsee it.
I'm so sorry to curse you with that.
Oh my
no,
god.
you're fine.
But Kiki looks so cunt in this photo. Like, can we talk about that for a
literally,
second?
That's what I love about this frame, because it's like
Mug,
Kiki's just like
Kiki's serving cunt, and Venus is over here just screaming for her life.
You know, it's like Kiki's shooting Venus with laser eyes. It was like, Choo!
And she's like, ah!
Yeah.
Ah! I'm gonna dodge. It's fine.
Not us having whole scenarios for just these two frames.
I know.
Like multiple
literally.
I know.
No, yeah,
But
like this lip sync, like this song choice too. Like we were expecting like a slow song like at some point during this, and then for this to be the one, I was just like, okay, like
yeah, the one true ballad, because there was another slow. We'll talk about the other slow song later, but yeah, Venus 8 down, no question in my mind. But Kiki didn't do bad. So Venus wins, and we move to our round 2 matchups. First up being Melinda Verga versus Aurora Matrix, lip syncing to Boys Wanna Be Her by Peaches.
This was the closest lip sync of the night for me.
I would agree with you. No, I disagree with you. This would be the second closest for me.
Yeah, this is second closest for me too.
No, this is the closest, in my opinion.
Okay.
Just based on the musicality of the song, the overall like closeness in performance. Like, I think that this absolutely devoured.
Yeah,
like
it's so interesting because this is in both of their wheelhouses, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was nice to see them both kind of in their element a little bit, giving that kind of rock vibe. I mean, Melinda doing the Sasha Colby with this synthetic short wig was kind of like everything for me. And then at the end, when the song is fully over, they're applauding, and then Melinda goes in for the crunchiest dip I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was not that crunchy.
It was pretty crunchy.
We've seen Kitty do her dip. You don't even try it. The Kitty's Got Claws something new in the Titanic outfit.
I'm not comparing those. I'm just saying this wasn't
the dip you've ever seen in your life, and I proved you wrong.
Yes, this whole episode is about Dawn proving me wrong. Okay, we got it. Anyway.
Sorry.
I don't care.
No, but the way that Melinda ended in that dip, I was just like, and like, I'm not sure if it was in the song or just the sound effect, but I was just like, oh, did someone break something?
No, the song was fully over. And then she goes for the dip. And I'm just like,
though. I was like, oh.
Mother.
You know, it was almost giving that moment. You'll know which one I'm talking about when on The Voice, when the girl starts doing the whistle note in front of Ariana Grande after she got the 4 chairs and goes, then it's like, oh, like it's very that.
Okay. Yes, I am familiar. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just like, wait, I'm trying to remember this now. I was like, okay, now I know.
Yeah.
I thought they both did good. It was really interesting seeing Aurora in like 3 different like areas of performance, but yet all 3 of these songs still felt very in her wheelhouse. But yeah, I think this was the second closest for me. I would still have given the win to Aurora.
No, same.
Yeah, same.
So we move to our second round 2 matchup. Near Enough versus Venus, lip syncing to Pull Up featuring Hawaii Mighty by Keys and Crates.
No. Ooh.
They
This is
gave. I am disappointed.
How?
Oh,
How?
Okay, can you let me finish my damn statement
Okay,
before
okay,
you
okay.
yell at me?
Okay. This is
Because
your moment.
what I
Have
was-
it.
Okay, because what I was about to say is I'm disappointed that a black queen did not perform this song.
Right.
yeah.
But they served
I'm
time.
not okay, but I'm not disappointed in the performance. So like next time, let me finish my damn statement before you yell at me, Dawn.
Okay. Well, maybe you should have said it faster.
Well, maybe you should not interrupt me.
Okay. But no, I actually really lived for this. This was
Oh,
everything to me.
they both did
Like,
really well.
I wouldn't have chosen this song. I would have chose this song to listen to out of the two, but I would have picked the rock song. But this
Well, I don't
served.
know it. I don't know that they picked these.
No, they didn't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have hoped they got the other one instead of this one.
T.
But to listen to casually, I would have listened to this one.
Oh, the song is great. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
This
yeah, the
served.
song's good. Like, whoo.
But like the fact we didn't have Luna or Aimee lip syncing to this song is just a tragedy.
I know.
Like, it was so Caribbean in this way, and then you just have Nearah and Venus. Like, of all fucking people on this cast to be lip syncing to this song. At least it wasn't the whitest lip sync we could have had, because we
Mhm.
could have had Nearah and Denim in this lip sync. It's just.
Ooh!
Could you imagine that? So it wasn't the widest thing possible, but still, Nearah gave cunt. I was like, okay, work, bitch. And before
Yeah,
people
no.
come for me, yes, I do know Venus is Métis. That's why I'm saying it's not the widest, because there could have been 2 white people. I don't want people coming for me.
Yep.
But
I don't give a fuck. I really liked it. Like, it was everything. Like,
it was good.
they served. They came. They served cunt and they died. Like, fully. I lived for Venus in this cheerleader outfit for this song. Like,
No, same.
I thought it was everything. Nearah looks amazing. Everybody looks so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does everything. Yes. Duh.
You know, this is the millennial side part versus the Gen Z middle part in action with the same wig.
Oh.
And it's funny because Nearah is the Gen Z and Venus is the millennial.
I think Venus is Gen Z.
Is she?
I think so.
Hold on.
We all check.
I'm looking her up right now.
She's 27, so she is a
That's
millennial.
no, that's Gen Z.
No, darling, that's a
No.
millennial. Because
Brittany
I'm a
Broski's Gen Z and she's 27.
I'm the cusp. I'm 26 and I'm the cusp.
She's a millennial, but still.
No, because she would have been born in 95 because she was 27 at the time she filmed. So she's 28. So she's a millennial.
Okay, work.
Venus, let us know in the comments below directly. We would love to hear from you specifically on whether
How
you're a
do you
millennial.
feel about your millennial or Gen Z?
Oh no.
Also, I keep forgetting that Melinda is 44. Can we also talk about that for a second?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, they ate down.
They
This was
did.
good. I did agree with the winner. I think Nearah won for sure.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sets up. I love this screenshot
Oh my-
so much.
I don't
because
remember this.
This is Evil Lemon versus Matrix.
This is giving the Patrick meme. You know, evil Patrick.
Oh my god, this is Evil Patrick.
Oh my
I think
god.
It's very that.
But
Versus, like,
our,
Thanos. Thanos Aurora.
honestly.
I was gonna say Scarlet Witch, but okay.
Oh,
yes, that's cute.
Evil Patrick versus Scarlet Witch. I think that's great.
I love that.
So I was so excited for this matchup. I was like, yes, we're gonna get an amazing lip sync. And then the music comes on and it's fucking Black Velvet. And I was like, yes.
Well, we know who won this lip sync.
Panic.
Jujubee.
Jujubee won this lip sync.
Yeah, Jujubee
for
won this
sure.
lip sync.
Oh,
You know,
still
0 out
for
of 10.
sure.
Nobody was drunk enough.
No, they definitely. Well, no, they didn't have drinks until after this lip sync.
That's what I'm
After this
saying.
one.
I think they both still. This was the closest lip sync of the night for me.
Down.
No, this was very close. I didn't know
This
who was
was
going to win.
incredible. Like, I still think Drunk Jujubee on the ground on the runway is still it is an iconic moment that is untouched. But I think this is the absolute closest that we could have gotten to Drunk Jujubee. And so I thank both of these beautiful entertainers for giving us that. But just, oh God, I loved this lip sync so much.
I liked this lip sync. I thought it was
Okay.
good. It's just like it's Black Velvet. So I just wish Aurora just slowed down. I wish both of them slowed down a little bit more and kind of stopped a little bit with the tricks. Because it's Black Velvet. Like I want to see more. Like I think Nearah served a little bit more sex, which is why she won.
Yeah.
Based on the song choice. In terms of like she served they both serve sex, but I'm saying like Nearah served sultry. You know?
Sure, okay.
Like she gave like she looked like she was at least more like if she was doing the flips and the dips and the tricks, at least she was doing them slower and more fluid compared to Aurora, who I felt like was just doing them to Black Velvet. You know?
Nearah's split at the end where she like did the split into the leg over, I don't know what that move is called, but like that whole end sequence for me of Nearah was what ultimately I was like, okay, I think Nearah won this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's two different performance styles that I do think still fit the song. I think they both did a really, really good job. I do agree with you. I wish there was a little bit less stunt. But the stunts that were done by both of them, I think were still very impressive. And the moments that they did stunts still fit with the song. But I think we have, at least I do. I don't want to speak for anybody else here. But I'm going to obviously compare this to Jujubee. And so I don't think anyone is going to beat just that like sultry, crying on the runway, drunk Jujubee-ness of it all. But I think what they both did was still very effective for the song.
Yes. It's just like, you know, when it says Black Velvet in that slow Southern style, neither of them were giving slow Southern style.
Yeah.
As the song suggests. But
Nearah was giving slower, but
slower
not
Southern style. But not slow Southern style. So that's why I was a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good lip sync. That's why I'm just not saying it's the closest one. And that's why I said Melinda versus Aurora, because they fit the vibe of the song.
Completely.
But in terms of like flips, dips, and tricks, yes, this was the closest. But in terms of matching the vibes, the other one is closer for me.
Valid, for sure.
No, yeah. Like when I first heard Black Velvet, I was like, oh no. Like, oh no, as in like here, like I'm in for a good
like, bitch. They better. And then
and they did. And I am waiting because I don't think I've seen it yet on Twitter, but has anyone like edited a picture of Jujubee with them?
No, I haven't seen anything of it yet.
No, they've just been giving Jujubee with the 3 Sahara Davenports in the background.
I love that edit. I love that edit so much. Oh, rest in power, Sahara. I love you. Yes. But yeah, I thought this was a very. I'm so happy that we decided to include all of these lip syncs in our top lip sync of the year video, because I think at least one of them is going to make my list.
This one will probably be.
Maybe it might. I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned for our top lip syncs of 2023 video to find out. Of which at least one of us here will be there, and it's me. But we have a winner of this challenge, and it's Nearah.
Yay, Nearah!
Deserved. And a bottom 4. Ooh, let me get out of this layout so Brandon's not covered anymore. But bottom 4, we go into deliberation with Nearah and her golden beaver, and we all knew what it was going to be. We all already knew what was going to happen on this day. I was like, there's no universe where she doesn't save Denim.
Mm-hmm. Down.
Because I mean, Denim is literally the only person in the bottom 4 that was in their girl group. And if that's the alliance they're working with, then so be it.
Exactly.
So, but
Yeah. I mean, that's all that really happened in Untucked from what I can remember.
that's all that happened.
And
Yeah.
like, of course, everyone was trying to plead their case, and then of
Yeah.
course, and I remember Denim saying like how they said that they were like the least of, well, least, I'm not sure. I'm trying to like remember the direct quote,
It
but
was like, I think she was basically saying like my performance was the best out of the bottom four. Like if you're judging it off of today's challenge, my performance was the best out of the bottom four. And honestly, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think if you're going just off of the lip syncs that we saw, I think if you put the four of them next to each other, I thought Denim's performance was the strongest. I thought it would have been such a goop and a gag though if she saved Aimee.
I would have
Like just out of nowhere saving Aimee. Like I thought
That
would
wasn't
have been
gonna happen.
it wasn't gonna happen, but I was like, oh, that would have been so kind. And then she's just sending she's guaranteed to send two front runners home.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that was the smarter decision.
That would have been smarter. However, because
I'm-
like I'm trying to think. You go ahead.
Looking back, it would have been a smarter decision. No, I think she made the right decision in the terms of we thought the beaver was going to continue.
Oh, absolutely.
But now that there is no power with the queens anymore, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I think that she did make the less smart decision.
I think based on consistency and based on, you know, who has been the most consistent in the competition, I could have seen, if she's going off of those metrics, I could have seen her going for either Denim or Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because Kitten also had been very consistent up until that point, with the one moment in the bottom against Girlfriend, but still was very consistent. But if you're going off of track record also, which I think did influence a little bit of Nearah's decision, Denim had the strongest track record out of anyone there, despite not having a win.
Right.
Yeah.
So, to nobody's surprise whatsoever, Nearah saves Denim. And our bottom three is then Aimee, Kiki, and Kitten. And I have the side by side by side. So
I love that they did this.
It took me, I'm not even exaggerating, like 3 minutes to pull this screenshot because every single time I would pause to get the screenshot, it would be blurry for at least one of them.
No.
And this was the best shot I could get where none of them were blurry. But we have our bottom three, three-way lip syncing to I Will Love Again by Lara Fabian. This was a 2-horse race.
Yeah.
I love me some Kitten. I adore me some Kitten Caboodle.
I think she just knows that she's not
She knew she
strong
was going
performer.
home. She knew she was going home.
And she's already accepted that.
Yeah. And I do
Yeah.
still think she knew the words. She served a Kitten performance, and I'm not mad at it. I
Right.
thought it was pretty dang close between Kiki and Aimee.
I thought that this was pretty close between all three, if I'll be honest.
Okay.
No, because like I was watching, I was just like, oh, okay. And the fact that they did this, like the side by side, I was just like, oh, it's coming down to that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might have given it to Aimee. I don't know.
No, Kiki has this.
Okay.
No, Kiki has this. Like, she was the one who was emoting the song the way it needed to be emoted correctly. I think this is where her outfit gave her the advantage compared to the other two in terms of standing out. And also in terms of like she's able to show emotion but still serve cunt by like dancing but she still served face while doing the dances. I just feel like she was the most well-rounded performer in this for this lip sync.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I thought it was close. I thought this was Aimee's best lip sync. I will say that.
No, I agree with that.
yeah, I could have seen it going a variety of ways, and by variety I mean 2 different ways. Unfortunately, but we do get Kiki winning the lip sync, and we have to say goodbye to Aimee and Kitten. Tragique.
Very tragic.
Tragique. Like,
Yeah, I was really sad about this. Also, can we talk about, like, just for a moment though, the relationship that Aimee and Brad have?
I hope they fucked after this. I
Hey,
hope they fucked
Daddy!
I hope
The
they
whole
fucked
time.
after the season.
She goes,
I
ooh,
hope.
Daddy like. I was like, Brad. I was like, oh my god. He is going. I was living. I was.
Brad doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm here for it, honestly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I love that Aimee was on this season to give us, you know, more, not just to give us more diversity, but I love that we got to see her culture through her drag. And I always love seeing queens like that on especially like the US and the Canadian versions. So I was really happy to see Aimee and Kitten making history as the oldest queen to ever compete and absolutely slaying the competition.
She came.
Literally.
She left too early. She left.
I think she is primed for a Canada versus the world.
Oh, down. I'd be. I'm really down to see her on an International All Stars, even. Or
I can see it.
I want to
Or
see her
if-
on a RuPaul stage.
Or if they have a chance to do Canada All Stars.
I think, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I think something. I don't think this is the last we will see, honestly, of either of these entertainers.
I hope not.
I hope not either. Because I think they're both absolutely incredible. Speaking of Kitten making history, I love that before this year, Tempest du Jour held the record for tallest queen and oldest queen. And in this 1 year, she has been eclipsed of both titles, and she is no longer either of them.
Which is shocking.
Because
who's
Kitten
tallest?
is now, Banksy is now the tallest queen to ever compete on
Oh.
Drag Race.
Interesting.
Yep.
And then Kitten is now the oldest. So Tempest is now the second in both of those categories.
So Candy's host question really didn't matter.
No, it didn't.
No.
I love Tempest. That's my hometown queen. I love her. I went and saw her a couple weeks ago. She was
Well,
great.
it's funny because Candy's my hometown queen.
I know. I find that very funny.
And then I have Tatiana.
Choices.
Serves. Served.
Yeah, I love Tati.
We also have a Lisa Summers, so y'all could never.
I can also technically claim the first homosexual contestant on Drag Race, Joey J. So, I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take it gladly.
Y'all can never take the least followed queen on Drag Race ever.
Anyway, that was our lip sync slay off. I thought overall this was a very fun episode. I really enjoyed this. I love a lip sync episode. I really do. I'm just like, I want to see these bitches perform. I love that it's become a mainstay on the Canadian version and the US version. I hope that other franchises start including this because I think this is just a really fun challenge to have.
I think it's necessary, personally.
I think it is too.
Because it's almost like, Bianca made it through without lip syncing, which is great. And I'm glad because she's a fantastic winner. But she knows she can't lip sync. So if she ever landed in the bottom, she was going home. Like this has to show that you have to have a performance ability to be able to. And also another thing I loved about this is the way they did it gave us better lip syncs compared to the US seasons because we weren't just watching the bad lip syncers keep losing. We watched the good lip syncers keep winning. So that equals better lip syncs for the viewer and it creates more stakes. So I was very, very, very happy with how they decided to do this.
I don't know if it would at all be feasible for them to do this tournament in both directions, but I would like to see it done that way, where you're getting the winner's bracket and you're getting the loser's bracket. It's a lot of lip syncs.
That's like 16 lip syncs.
No, because it would be 4, 7, 10. It would be 10.
We got 8 this episode, though.
Yes, because there was a bottom 3 lip sync.
Yeah.
So it would be 4 in the first round, and then the winner's bracket would have 2 more in the final. So that would be
Oh, I
3
see.
more.
Okay, I got it.
And then the loser's bracket would have the same thing. So it would be 10 lip syncs in one episode, which is a
That-
lot of
that'd be
lip
a lot.
syncing. It's a lot of lip syncing, but like in the 90-minute format of US Drag Race, I could see that happening.
I could too.
Mhm.
And I would like to see it. I would like to see more lip sync based challenges. But we move on to next week, top 6, and it is the Brooklyn Heights musical, not rusical, musical. I'm excited.
I
Me
mean,
too.
I think it's very strange that they're kind of taking away a lot of the RuPaul puns of it. Like, they could have made this a lip sync Lollapalooza, but they made it a slay off. And
I think they're trying to separate themselves, and I kind of support that.
I do kind of support that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when Priscilla came up as a jump scare as the
Jump
winky
scare.
face instead of RuPaul. I thought that was funny, though.
I gasped in the first episode. I was like, oh my God, Priscilla.
Yeah.
But I've grown to really check out our Italia coverage. I've really grown to love Priscilla this season because she is serving. She's having some iconic moments, which I love to see. But
Yeah.
before we go, we have a draft update. So, Anissa, our resident Canadian, still in last place with 29 points. Dawnstone, our resident drag queen, in third place with 39.5 points, now down to simply a near enough. And that's it. So, good for you, Diva. Aimee is currently sitting in second place with 56 points, and I am currently in the lead because all my bitches want to lip sync this episode. And I'm at 61.5 points. So,
Slay.
slay, Diva.
Slay. Dawn mentioned it earlier. No beaver.
Oh, yeah, no Beaver.
And the beaver is done.
Beaver's gone, which I'm happy about.
I'm thrilled about it. I think it served its purpose. It gave us dramatic drag race. It gave us Canada's social strategic drag race. And now we're moving into the last third of the season where everything is going to be based on merit, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I'm happy about that.
I mean, I'm happy because because I feel like if we kept going forward with the Beaver, we would have started to resent it, and we would have been like, this is production riggery. If it kept going forward, I think they stopped it at the exact point where it needed to.
Yeah.
For us to be able to appreciate it for what it was and hope it comes back for season 5.
I think the other thing with that too is looking at just who's left in the competition. If any of the Love Bug girl group girls won the challenge and someone else from their girl group was in the bottom against Kiki or Melinda, that person is getting saved.
Yeah.
And if Kiki or Melinda wins and the other is in the bottom, they're going to save each other. So, like, I think it was the right time. I'm happy to see the Golden Beaver leave. But I love that Canada did this. It really brought another level to this season that is already shaping up to be one of the best seasons of all time.
Yes, down.
And on that note, thank you for joining us for our coverage of Canada's Drag Race season 4, episode 6. We'll be back next week. Kind of same time, kind of same place. Probably us and maybe another person, potentially. If you are watching this on the day that we are releasing it, happy holidays to you all, whatever holiday you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate, happy Sunday/Monday, whatever you do. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we do greatly appreciate the support. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and every subscriber helps. So make sure to subscribe if you want to support us monetarily as well. We do greatly appreciate it. There is the YouTube thanks button down below. So drop a tip. If you were entertained by this, you should have been, because we're entertaining. But make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow our socials as well, at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow the 3 of us down below. If you are in the Central Florida area and happen to see Dawnstone at a show, go tip her. Period. if you are on Twitch, whenever Brandon decides to stream, go follow. Actually, go watch both of them on Twitch. And you could also get our merch down below, including but not limited to Cup Mug. So, with that being said, cheers, Davas.
Cheers. Cup mug.
Cup mug.
We didn't do it today, and I was sad.
Well, now you did it. So there you go.
Exactly.